again, Sleeve Chief is going to have one of the coolest pot collections actually returning back out here with the deck box. And if you guys remember, this is one of my favorite deck boxes that we've seen out of this. But they're adding something else to this. They're adding a storage box out here for those of you that enjoy having something available to add to your collection and space things out. So the pot storage box should have enough space for anything that you might actually want. Remember, discount code MCO40 will save you on your purchase. Let's pass it on over to Marco Watt. You guys smash the crap out of that subscribe button so you guys don't miss out more on content. Comment down below when you be walking away with a booster pack as per usual. So what in the world has been happening back here with Nekroz? Hype. So many people are super excited for the chance to get Nekroz power-ups that we've got to watch the loop-de-loop, the spinny-do, and 35 is going to be gone. I mean, you're looking at 46, 50, 53. Like, this has been the case for this card for a little while now, but I'm kind of impressed that, you know, a few more people are buying into this. I'm excited for it, but I don't know if wanting to spend this amount of money on a secret rare when the card could just get boom QCR and you're just like, oh, well, that was an absolute waste of money. I mean, we've been there, done that. The rest of Nekroz, I mean, of course, he sits on the throne. But Sophia's have recently undergone the boosting because we saw the art and a lot of people are like, oh my gosh, you know, like, this is good. I mean, sure, but I feel like, though, this was already an extremely large monster out here to be playing for the deck, but, you know, here we are. I don't know. Is it worth it to spend $35 on a Nekroz of Sophia? No, in my opinion, because you've also got the secret rare, but the secret rare is now a $12 card as it is. Nekroz of Trishula's, these have also been gaining because of the art reveals, $16 to $17. Poor Gungnir. Nobody loves Gungnir. It's so sad to see because this card is so cool. Nekroz of Valk also still got a little bit of steam going here with 22 listings. And of course, the Nekroz of Bryonyx have finally gone up. We're at like $5-6 right now. Cycles, market price $2. It's not the worst. $2 on this Nekroz of Gungnir. Reprint Valk's coming in about a solid $1. So you have the Nekroz hype train is not stopping. I'm telling you that. Red Hair, I mean, didn't really save the deck. I'm just kind of sad. It was cool that we did get the one-off support, but yeah, that's Nekroz in a nutshell for you. Should you be rushing out and getting them? I would be keeping an eye on them. That's the important thing to mention here is, like, you want to keep an eye on this stuff in case, you know, you're like, is it worth it? I mean, that's a decision tree for another day. What is up with this card? So earlier, when I looked this card up on Thursday, I saw that there were 3 listings for it again. A few more have populated, but I can't stress enough how many times we've seen Dark Armed Dragon out here just getting cratered off the map. Like, and it's also funny because, like, this is a very iconic card that you would think that they would have wanted to put in Bonanza, but, you know, they shoved it all the way back at Monstrous Revenge, which unfortunately takes away the opportunity to get it. But anyway, 95, 100, 150, 200. I don't think that you should be rushing out here looking at this. You've also got the alternative higher rarities, right? Like, you have the old Ultimate Rare, you have Secret First Ed. No matter how you want to spin it, I'm going to say that those 3 are going to be your highest rarities. And stuff like that, I would make the argument that you can pick, all right? So decide with what you want to do with Dark Armed. Quarter Century Rarity Collection in general right now. So there have been a lot of Platinum Secret Rare buyouts for some reason back here. It's actually been kind of interesting. Also, oh wow, that QCR form does look actually kind of nice. And you're looking at 145 a piece on German copies, which is not like the absolute worst. 155s, sure. 126 a box in Rarity Collection now. Oh, how the mighty have fallen. QCRs, still $86, sure. Tack Talents, $55. Can't say I'm surprised about that. Valor's 55s. Evenly's coming in at 53s. Droplets, still 45s. Nibiru, still up there. 42s on Dimension Shifters. I mean, we just looked at Shifter the other day. We got an idea of how Shifter's been interacting. Wow, called by the one of $42. No, thank you. $38 on Dark Roller. Dimensional Barriers still $40. That's so stupid. Lightning Storm's $25. Lancia's. This is the one you need to be watching right now. I would not be surprised out here to see Lancia just go sideways, and you're just going to be pooping your pants upset. $22 on the one of now. Okay, Fallen of Albest still $20. AFD $20. Ghost Bell $19. Change of Heart $20. It definitely. I'm not surprised to see some of these though. Wow, a lot of them still $18. Sphere Mode $19. Forest $20. Hey, look, Darklaw for $15. Rhoda for $16. Hey, look, Nadir Servant for $16. Tour Guide for $15. Pot of Desires, nice $15, $16 card. And then we get down here into the Platinum Secret Rares at $13. Baron still's a $14 card, which is really funny to me, by the way. All right, Prismat or Platinums. All right, so of course Imperm is on the up and up. Still got $12, $13 Ashes, sure. Veilers are 10s from this set. That's interesting. Tact Talents are 9s. Droplets are 8s. Evenly's come 5 listings on Evenly's. That's interesting. I don't necessarily like that, but okay. Pods are still doing fine. 8 listings of Dark Ruler, no more. Okay. This is, people really did want their cards from this set. Like, I don't know how I feel about that. Fallen of Albaz, nice $4 card. Shifter, 16 listings. Okay. So Evenly Dark Roller are very low on quantities. That's hilarious, actually. Dimensional Barriers, 12 listings of $4 or $5 a copy. Ugh. I don't like that at all. So that's 3 cards back here in the Platinum. And the problem is, like, these Platinum Secrets don't even look good. Like, this set was very, very, very lackluster in the department for these Platinums. 73 tour guides. Okay, that's fine. All right, so it looks like on the back end of things here, staple Platinum Secret Rares appear to be the big pushes. Once again, I guess I can't say that I'm all that surprised about that. It's one of those things that you look at and you're like, oh, hey, you know, like this was pretty much established. I guess people want their staples to all look the same. Like, just because like the Platinum Secrets from this set look like doo-doo doesn't mean that, you know, people don't want to have them match uniformly across the board. Nightmare Apprentice. This has been something kind of interesting. This card, like, arched up very, very, very high back in October. All right, at the very beginning. Like, 3 weeks ago, this card was $35. Some time has passed now. We're sitting about $25 to $26 on these, which is kind of interesting. I mean, we have 82 listings of these now on the market. And the thing is, they do move. I mean, you've had decent sales. Not 22nd, only one set move, but you're down to very steadily a $27 card here, and I don't necessarily think that's going to change all that much, just kind of going forward out here with the secondary. So kind of something interesting to keep an eye on. Atlantean Dragoons, I wanted to pull this up because, you know, we've had all the other Mermail cards. Abyssine is just, it got cratered off the market. A lot of people are just kind of looking at that. They're like, huh? Like, modern era Mermail cards are going up. But Dragoons, on the other hand, back here has been pushing down, which I find interesting, especially like the $200 mark. I love how it's like very like 150. I mean, sure, but that's not the problem. Like, these do move. It might not be a lot, but I mean, set move for 205. It's just people, I guess, don't want to pick up the older stuff. If you were picking up old school Mermail cards, I guess the mentality was you already were picking them up or you already had them for the hype train. So there's not really much of a reason to rush out and get another wave of these. Arch-Nemesis Protos. How the mighty keep falling out here, actually. You know, this card just weeks ago was like $30, $39. And we've had more time to have this just kind of do its thing. And I know a lot of people aren't really paying much attention to this, but $33 is a lot for this. All right. Still to this day, I very excited to see the promo for the reprint for this come through, probably as a rare and crossover breakers, and people gonna poop their pants. Spell rulers. I wanted to point this out because I think this is pretty important. So remember, back in July, these were $56 a box. All right, you kind of scoot on along here. You've been watching the $62 train. Well, as of today, Spell Ruler has officially hit $69 a box. I don't know how long it's going to take this to hit 70, but there has been some movements on the market out here. It's no longer $60 out here in Bossing Say. And it looks like it's been a slow grind up. I mean, this isn't LOB by any stretch of the imagination, but it is a set that people do look at and they're like, oh, well, that's actually really cool. So, what do you guys think about today's market? Please leave a comment down below. Tell me what you guys think. I'll see your beautiful faces back here in a day, guys. Patrons, thank you.
Thank you so much for watching. Check out these other videos.